I'm Leanne Aguilera, and I'm joined by my three favorite ladies, the stars of the bold type. Cheers!
Cheers!
Good morning!
Hey.
Happy premiere day.
Thank you.
Season 3 is finally here. Katie, Meghann, Aisha, I'm so glad that you could join us today. Let's talk about Season 3.
Let's talk about it.
I know that there are some things you can say, some things you can't say. We're going to be playing a little game today. We're going to be taking your fan questions, so start sending them in to us. But when you look at Season 3 as a whole, how do you think it compares or differs to the first 2 seasons?
I mean, I feel like we've been just like progressively watching the girls grow up, right? So like in the first season, they were kind of trying to figure out what it is that they wanted, and then in the second season, they were asking for what they wanted, and now in the third season, I think they're just like dealing with what that means when you ask for what you want and you finally like get the thing that you've been wanting. I guess.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're also going to start seeing these friendships strengthen even more as they come into, I don't know, kind of looking at the new hurdles that are coming their way, particularly with these 2 lovely roomies right now. What can you tease about what's coming up for them?
I'm wondering what's already been teased.
I mean, the first episode we do see Richard asks Sutton to move in with him. So that's a big deal because Jane and Sutton have been living together for a while and, you know.
I think that that's like an interesting thing to show navigating, because there is kind of a time where you kind of stop having like sleepovers with your friends because you've like found your person and like that's who you spend every night with, and you know, so I think that that's an interesting thing in friendship to kind of navigate, is like when you start moving into a more serious relationship kind of place in your life, where does that put your friendships?
Yeah, how do you balance both?
Yeah, I don't like sharing my friends.
You also don't like sharing your space because Kat's just got her own gorgeous apartment.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I get it. Like, there's a moment where in a later episode, someone's like, do you guys live together? And Kat's like, oh, God, no. And I felt that, you know? When she said, oh, God, no, I felt that.
Yeah.
Aisha really does like to have her own space.
Yeah.
I do. You know, I gotta meditate and, like,
She's gonna like
recharge.
She's gonna like get married one day, but like her and her person are gonna have a separate bedrooms.
No,
Two
not
homes,
separate. No,
two
I
homes
like,
next to each other.
No, I do like to cuddle, but
Like cuddle and then go to your room.
like if I'm PMSing, like I want you gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Well, your person's gonna know that.
Or they won't exist, which is the more likely of those scenarios. But we'll see.
I love the friendships, of course, on the bold type. Seeing the 3 of you ladies evolve on screen and also bond off screen has been so fun for fans to watch. What is something that you can tease about their dynamic as they move forward in Season 3? And are we going to see these friendships be tested a little bit more this year? Because we got quite a bit last season.
I mean, I think that what you see without fail is the girls are always there for each other through thick and thin, like through any situation. You're going to see them there for Sutton as she makes this transition. You're going to see them there for Jane, there for Kat in a pretty big moment of her life. So I think that it's just kind of continuing to show that friendship and to show that bond and show how they kind of move through the world and navigate difficult situations, but always maintaining their friendship.
It's hard when you're at different points in your life, I think. Like, sometimes when your friends are in these, like, serious relationships and you're like, well, I'm completely alone, so I need someone to, like, come hang out with me for a second. And what's great about, I think, even just in the first episode, we see Jane and Sutton really, like, they're there for Kat through that. And I think sometimes that can cause a rift in your friendships when you're just at different points in your life. Like, you know, your friends are, like, getting married and having babies and stuff. And you're like,
But it's possible.
Wow. But, like, it's so, that's like a challenge that you have to overcome as friends. And they're the ones who are there, you know, for your life, really. They're your soulmates, I think.
I want to tell the fans right now that we get to see, finally, Sutton and Richard in a full-fledged relationship. And it's so wonderful to see. They're so cute together.
It is so fun.
What was it like for you to finally get to play this?
Amazing. I think, you know, the first 2 seasons were very will they, won't they. It's very secretive, and I think it's so fun to see them enjoying each other. I mean, granted, there are a lot of obstacles that they have to face. I think back to what Aisha said, which is like, now Sutton has said, this is what I want. It's to be in this relationship with you and out in public, and then we have to see them sort of deal with the consequences of that. So it's not without complications, but it is really lovely to, like, you know, see them go out to dinner together and just talk
Oh
about
my god,
life.
so cute.
Yeah, it
Wait,
was
there's,
so
like,
fun.
I think there's one scene in episode 3 where you guys are like discussing what his nickname is or something that like
It's so
it
cute.
broke me watching it. It's so cute.
It's very cute. Sam Page is the most amazing scene partner, so I was so
and
happy to get to do more
handsome.
work with him because he's so talented too.
Very symmetrical man.
And handsome.
But also very talented.
Good
That
hair.
too.
Good hair.
I'm sorry, Sam. I feel like I was just objectifying you.
No,
You're a
it's okay.
beautiful man inside and out.
Katie, what can you tease about Jane's love life? Obviously, you left us on a big cliffhanger, and fans are finally going to get that answer tonight.
I will tease.
Ooh.
The tea.
I will
It's not
tease
tea.
I
that.
love a tease.
I will tease that it's sexy.
Oh!
I will tease that Jane is happy with the decision that she's made.
And so am I. Like
And-
Meghann in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that it's like it's really cute. Yeah,
Really
to
cute.
see Jane finally in a relationship as well, and seeing how she kind of navigates that. You'll see her. I think she had difficulty last season with kind of letting anybody in on what she was going through medically, and you're gonna see her let this person in
Yeah.
with some complications before, but yeah.
I
she's
love
happy.
that too. I love seeing like a young person deal with medical stuff. You don't get to see that. Like we all have to go to doctors and stuff, and it's time consuming and it's weird, and like fertility issues are such a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love getting to see
Yeah.
Jane go through
Yeah,
that.
it's taught me a lot in terms of like when I go to my doctors, like asking the right questions in terms of like being a female and having to deal with whatever your life plan is going to be, and you know, your fertility or like just hormonally what goes on in a woman. But getting to like play Jane through this experience has given me a lot of information and has given me a lot of confidence to like go to my doctors and like ask questions and not be afraid of what the answers are, because the answers are just information, and once you have the information,
You have
that's
to be
like
your own advocate.
like
Yeah.
knowledge is power.
So I've got a couple random questions for you guys that I know that you will have fun with. Who has the most risque scene in season 3?
I want to say Katie, and I don't even know if that's true. It's just like what comes to my
I think it
mind.
is.
I
yeah.
do.
It's almost always Katie.
Wait,
Yeah.
it might not, like, I mean, let's just be real. I'm always having sex on the show. Always.
It's true.
Always.
And Jane's the one who's been needing to like explore the most as
Yes,
well. So I
there
get
is
it.
an episode coming up. I believe it's episode 3, where Jane is doing some exploring with her new partner, and I have a scene that I want to say I felt hotter than I've ever felt, wearing a certain thing. And
You look
I am
good,
never
girl.
one to pay myself a compliment. I'm
was
You look
normally
good.
like,
Cheers.
I'm normally like really insecure, but I'm like, I look really great.
It was a blanket like over.
No, it's basically nothing.
Who has one of the most like awkward storylines in season 3? Like when you were playing it out, you're just like, oh god.
I feel
Not
like,
me.
I feel like probably Kat, right?
Or you.
No, it's not me.
I'd say probably
I feel like in
Kat.
like later episodes.
Yeah.
When shows
Yeah.
back up. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
we're allowed to say stuff. I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
You can tell me everything, and then Amanda will just freak out in the corner. Love you,
Sorry.
Amanda. Who has the most pinch me, I can't believe this is happening to me moment? Because I thought it was in the first episode when we see you guys have a private Betty Who concert.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I think the show is full of those moments,
Yeah.
really. It's
Yeah.
all just wish fulfillment. My life's not like that. You know? I watch
Yeah.
the show and I'm like, oh my god, this is such a cool life. I wish I had that life.
Megann's like, my life is.
I was like, Betty Who performs for me all the time. In my backyard. Concert for one.
Yeah. I would say Sutton has a pretty big one in the finale.
What is it?
Oh, there's a microphone.
Oh, true.
Oh, yeah.
That everywhere.
I
know,
saw
it
it
is
too.
Going straight to my head.
Fans are gonna pause that and rewind.
The truth is that Sutton does have a really magical moment at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Which I forgot about, which is really exciting and fun.
Yeah.
And I'm, yeah. Oh.
You get to see all the girls thrive this season.
Yes.
which I love. We're going to play a little game right now.
Ooh, I love games.
And this game is called Bold or Bye.
Oh.
So I'm going to give you a scenario.
Which one do we drink
Her
on?
saying
Exactly.
that was so you. Man.
Do we drink on bold or by?
So
Both.
actually, yes, you drink on both.
Yeah.
But so I'm going to give you some scenarios, some of which are inspired by the season 3 storylines. So look out for that, guys.
Okay.
And you tell me bold if you're all here for it, or bye if you're not a fan.
Okay.
Okay.
Got
Okay.
it.
So a significant other who likes to walk around naked, even though you have roommates.
Bold.
Bold.
I think walking around naked is absolutely in your own
Underrated.
apartment. It is absolutely something you must do.
Love it. Posting a sultry pic on Instagram because you know your ex's new boo will see it.
Bold.
Bold.
Love it.
Yeah, you.
I'm a big fan of that Instagram trash hole. Like, I love a story that is posted for one person. Like, I am so here for
Let's
that.
be real.
Come
Most
on, that's
stories
so
are
fun.
for one person. Also, why can't you search who's looking at the story?
You can.
You should be able to.
You
oh,
can?
And
Yeah.
that's the best though.
That's
is
the
you
best.
can
Changes
see
everything.
You're like,
can
oh, you saw it.
Like I can see.
Wait, how do you do that?
I
Will
can
you
see
teach
when
me?
I'll
my
teach you afterwards.
exes. I can see when my exes have like liked my photos or like seen my story, and I'm like, yeah.
So fun.
Hashtag you blew it.
They really did.
Next one. Telling off a man for being skeezy, but he's also your boyfriend's colleague.
Bold.
Wait,
Is
Bold
he
or
being
bite?
skeezy?
your boyfriend's
Yes.
colleague?
Yeah.
Oh, bold.
Bold.
Forget that guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Trash.
Trash. Hooking up with a coworker in the office.
Bold.
Bold. Well.
I love
want to
it.
say bye, but I can't because I do it on the show.
I just think that
And I
it's
have a
like,
great time.
I just think it's like don't hook
In
up with
real
your-
life, though, I probably would say bye.
No, you would probably do it.
Yeah, but
I
then
just
I'd be
think
like,
you
oh,
gotta
she
get
said
it where
bye.
you can. Life is short.
Yeah.
Spending your entire paycheck on one item.
No. Bye.
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 Save your money.
Yeah. I still buy the cheap toilet paper.
I mean, I'm like,
Yeah.
treat yourself, but also,
I'm like treat
eat
yourself, but then I look
and
at
pay
my
your rent, you know?
yeah, these are
but
important
like
things.
but the thing that I spend the most money on is eating out because I just love food.
yeah.
Fair.
So I'm like
Postmates.
treat yourself, but like girl, you know how to cook.
I've also been buying like alkalized
well.
water.
Aisha's
In, like,
obsessed.
glass
there's,
bottles.
there's this one brand of water which
Mountain
you probably
Valley.
can't say. Oh,
Oh, am I not? Whatever. Mountain Valley, do you want to sponsor me? It's a big green bottle.
she is so obsessed with it. It's so crazy. She'll get like a big bottle of it and drink it. She's like, "This is the best water I've ever tasted. Try it." And I drink it. And I'm like,
No,
yeah, that's
see,
water."
No, this is false. People say that you can tell they can tell the difference between water, and I put it to the test at my birthday trip to Big Bear one year. I had like
You would do
just
this?
Dasani.
You were,
Well,
But
let
did
me.
you have Mountain
she's like,
Valley?
I lined up all those waters.
And no,
Blindfolded
no,
them.
Paul did it. And lined it up, and we had two of our friends who were both like, I could tell, I know what Fiji tastes like, got every single one wrong.
You know what's
Fiji's
more fun
not
to do
the-
that with
Fiji's
is
not
beer.
the guy.
Yeah.
To line up like a bunch of beers.
And somebody's
and,
like,
the cheap ones and the expensive ones and
an IPA.
see
Rein
if
it
you
in,
can
rein it
find-
in, rein it
Sorry.
in.
Okay.
What are we talking? What's our show called?
What was the question?
Last question of the game. This
All
is
right.
going great.
Ready.
Challenging a coworker who's not a good fit for the company, but also happens to be your new boss.
Bold.
I want to say bold, but like only
Yeah,
bold.
bold.
If you know you won't get fired.
Yeah.
We could all get fired.
But I think that there is a way to challenge a person that is like respectful.
Yes, I'm saying that's what I'm
So.
saying is if you do it in a way where
And
you won't
I'm
get.
agreeing.
Next question.
We're about
So,
to take it.
We're like siblings. You were
I
just
know.
That's what I said.
That's what I said. We're about to take it out to the fan questions in just a little bit, but I want to talk about the flashback episode.
Oh yeah.
I am so excited for all you fans out there. You might not know
Have
that
you
there's
seen
going.
it?
No, but I'm so excited. There's an entire flashback episode that's going to show how these three lovely ladies met. What can you tease about that episode? Please just tell us everything.
Our outfits are special.
I mean, we tried to do it like what the fashion trends were for that year, but it's not exactly vintage. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, it
it's
was,
just
like, not that long
as
ago.
cool.
What year?
Yeah. I think
It
it's like 2014.
yeah, like 2013. So it's a lot of
Like, I think it
like
opens-
Flow Rida,
Very
like
straight hair.
I think the flashback opens with Welcome to New York by Taylor Swift, because that was like
Yes.
the year that record came out.
It was.
I don't
indeed.
know.
Rob
Indeed.
Lowry did a really great job of like
He's so
choosing
good.
music just from that time.
Yeah.
But I think like we also did it in a way that was like campy, where we like knew that it was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the flashback, like I have bangs, which was actually like a request because I just wanted Jane to be kind of like dorky.
I
and
would have bangs.
and I asked if they would also give me platform sneakers, because like that was also something that people probably were like, this is really cute and cool.
But, like the sneakers with
Slash-
the heel.
Yeah, which like I also did. So
I absolutely did that.
yeah.
Still
See, but I
kind of
need the
sometimes do.
height.
I never
Jane.
did it, but I was
Tiny
always
Katie.
thinking about it.
I was given some heeled sneakers and free stuff.
Cat has some pink
You
hair.
take it.
Cat
Free
has
stuff.
Cat has pink hair.
Yeah, I got some highlights in my fro.
Which I was like, when they put those in, I was like,
You should
yeah,
do
okay, that works.
I don't know. I feel like if I'm gonna do like pink highlights, like I want my entire fro to be pink.
Yes.
You know?
Mhm.
I want it to
Yeah.
look like cotton candy.
Yep.
I'm ready.
I'm here for that.
Thanks.
I'm also here for all these fan comments that we're getting right now. Some really good ones.
Hi,
Tanya
guys.
says, "Will there ever be a musical episode of The Bold Type?"
We are pushing for it.
We
Are
keep
we
asking.
looking here?
You can look wherever you'd like.
Cool. There. Hey, we're pushing for it.
But everyone should just tweet it. I
Yeah.
guess freeform or the
Tweet
people.
it freeform, universal, all the people that you want it.
The people who
Make
actually
choices.
make the decisions.
It was so great to see the karaoke moment. It's so good that anytime there's a microphone, Jane's like, "Hi."
Jane's like, I'm not drunk anymore.
It's honestly true to actual life
My
as well.
favorite episode of all time is when you
Is
sing.
this thing on?
Natalie
Yeah.
Imbruglia.
Oh my god.
It is.
Best
Go for it,
episode of the Bull
Katie.
Type.
Yeah, we want a musical episode. We're ready.
Teddy just wanted to say, "You ladies look so beautiful today."
Thank you.
Teddy.
I don't know
Thanks,
where to
Teddy.
look.
It's
Right there.
Look in here.
Hi.
Annie, ooh,
Thank
is there
you so
any
much.
animosity between Kat and Adina?
Like the characters or the
feelings?
people?
No, the
Kat
character.
and
Nicole
Adina.
can't stand her. No.
Lies.
Nicole, I love like more than most things in this entire world. Is there any animosity? No, I don't think so.
Confusion.
Not in my mind. I think it's more
No.
just like, you know, when you're in a relationship and something ends so fast and it's like confusing and you're like, wait, why did we even break up? That made no sense, because some breakups just don't make sense.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
kind of left.
It's just a fight that snowballs.
Yeah, but then you're like in different continents, and so you never really get to like hash it out and have the fights that you want to have in order to really.
Unfortunately, I've always been on the same continent as my ex.
Oh, unlucky. See, I just go bless you.
you.
I just go straight back to Australia. I'm like,
Excuse me.
well, I'm out of here for a while. You okay?
How did you make a sneeze fashion?
Well.
I just took my time with it, I think is the key. That's the advice I would give anyone else.
Yeah.
Anne says, "Katie, please tell us about Jane and Jacqueline teaming up for an investigative work this season."
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
Jane.
Sorry, Jacqueline.
Jaqueline.
Sorry.
That's the
We
ship
do
of the
call
show,
her
really.
Jaqueline.
If we're honest.
Can I talk
Jane
about
Quillen.
So basically, I'm excited because we kind of take on a gray area of the Me Too movement in terms of like, I think the Me Too movement has been seen as like men being in a position of abusing power, and we come across somebody who is a woman in a position abusing power. And so Jane and Jacqueline decide to investigate it and write about it together.
Like I said, it's my favorite ship of the show. I love seeing them work together.
Same.
I'm like, make out.
I have dreams. No.
I'm joking, but like I do
But
love
you're
it.
not.
Uh,
I could chat with you lovely ladies all day.
Same.
Honestly, can we just like sit on the floor?
Can we get another round?
I mean, we
We
will.
love it
but
here.
we
That's it?
do-
There's no more questions?
We have to end it right now.
Oh, sad.
But fans can tune in every Tuesday night on Freeform
Every Tuesday night and
at
watch
8 p.m.
tonight and
yes,
tweet
watch
about
tonight,
it.
Season 3.
Tweet about it. Tell
We're
everyone
trying
how
to
much
not
you
get
love it.
canceled.
We're trying to
We
get
like our jobs
season
a lot.
4.
Thank you all so much for joining us today. We had no fun at all. Thank you. Bye-bye.